In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Property Filter to find properties with short leases. Where you buy, you don't necessarily need to refurbish, you extend the lease and then either refinance or sell. And a lease may be considered as short if it's got less than 80 years remaining, because this is when marriage value kicks in. Equity uplift as a result of extending the lease is shared between the leaseholder and the freeholder, but this can become prohibitively expensive and prevent the leaseholder from extending the lease in the first place. Plus, the longer they leave it, the more expensive it becomes to extend the lease. Because these types of deals only attract a certain type of buyer, if we know how much it costs to extend the lease, we can get these types of properties at a significant discount. Property Filter is the only platform out there that will tell you the actual length of the lease and the number of years left on it. This isn't just a keyword search like you may have seen on other platforms. This feature is unique and exclusive to you as a Property Filter member. Finding these types of leads using Property Filter is really simple. Firstly, you set and forget your criteria, and then the lead generators act like a virtual assistant or a member of your team, scouring the property portals and finding properties that meet your criteria before it goes and fills up your lead inbox while you sleep. In this video, I'm going to show you how to go and set your investment area, how to go and use the short lease templates so that you can start getting leads through ASAP, how to go and tweak your criteria so you can refine the types of properties that are found, and then lastly, how to review your leads inbox so that you can find the most motivated sellers and prioritize who you follow up with. So the first thing we need to do is to go and create our lead generator. So I'm currently here on my dashboard in Property Filter. So if we go to lead generator on the left hand side, and then let's click add new lead generator. And the first thing we need to do is go and add our area. So if I just click into search postcode, and let's look in Liverpool. So I'm just going to click L1, click L1. Great, and it's adding in lots of postcodes, and there we go. And then if I just go and zoom out a bit, we can go and add in more postcodes in the various areas. So let's just go and add in a few more just by clicking them. We could also go and show more near district postcodes, so that adds in some more. So once you've gone and added in all of the postcodes that are suitable, we can then move on to the next stage. So I'll add a couple more and then click next. Then we need to select our strategy. So in this instance, we're doing short leases. So if I just hover over it, you can see these are leasehold houses or flats with less than 80 years left on the lease. So I'm just going to click that. Then let's click next. Let's just give this a name. So LVP underscore short lease. And then I'm just going to go and click save. This will go and do its thing. I'll go and find any leads that match our criteria. And then when that's loaded, we can just see, where is it? Here we are. So LVP, short lease, and we've got 6 properties that are for sale. And there are also 6 that are under offer or sold subject to contract. So we'll just go and click on this lead generator and go check leads. And we can see that there are none that are back and reduced. We've got one that's back. So there's this one, so a 1-bed flat. We can see there are 3 that are reduced, etc., etc. So that may be enough for you, or you may want to go and tweak your criteria further. So now if I just go back to lead generator, let's go and find the lead generator, which is here, short lease, Liverpool, and let's go edit. And here under strategy, we can tweak some of the criteria. So firstly, you may be looking just for short lease flats. So we can go and deselect houses and bungalows and just include flats. Of course, we want leasehold. You could put in a minimum number of bedrooms or maximum, and the same with price. It's also including here listed buildings. So I could just go and deselect that. New build, so we want existing builds only, we don't want new builds. It's also including auctions, so let's just go and save that and see if that makes any difference. So we've got 5 that are available and 5 under offer. Again, let's go and edit this lead generator and let's have a look at advanced. So here down the bottom, you've got advanced filters. So if I just go and select that one and scroll down, so we've got specific filters here. Now, my advice for this is to keep it really simple and don't put too many of these in. So if I scroll down, if you did want to filter on things like the EPC, perhaps, or maybe the council tax, etc., you can add that here. But one thing I wanted to point out to you here is that we've got the registered leases. So the default as part of the template is we've got remaining years are between 0 and 80. And remember that 80 years is where the marriage value comes in. Now we may want to go and tighten this up. So I could reduce that to 70 years. So properties with 70 years or less left on the lease quite often won't get a mortgage. So that could help us find some more motivated sellers. So go and tweak that if you think it's necessary. We could even go and take this down to say 5 years where the lease is literally about to expire. It's a more of an advanced strategy. Well, that may be something that you want to focus on as your niche, and do speak to us if you want to know more about that. So just go and tweak a couple of these bits. Don't be too specific, because you will go and knock out loads and loads of properties. So that's under specific filters. Amenities are just things that are nearby, so I don't think you would need to use these too much. And then under keywords, again, be very sparing with these. We're of course excluding freeholds. There are property purchase, so there are a few things in here. So you may want to, for example, focus on a specific type of property. For example, you could look for cash buyers only. So if you wanted to go and include cash buyers, or maybe you want to go and exclude certain types of property. So maybe you want to go and exclude potential HMOs or exclude auctions. You can do that here as well, but I'm not going to change anything. So once you've gone in, put in all of your criteria, again, we'll just go and press save, confirm, and there we go. So if I go and have a look at these leases, these leads for our short leases, here is the level of motivation. So you can see that back and reduced at the moment, there are none. We do have one that's back, 3 are reduced, etc. And it's all about focusing on those back and reduced properties, because those are the most motivated. If there are none there, then have a look at back, and let's just dive into this one. So let's have a look at the details. And we can see here within the listing, we've got the price and status history. So we can see that it went under offer, then it was removed or sold, and then it's come back on again, and they have reduced the price about a month ago. So that can show you the history of the property. Also, if we just scroll down a little bit more, we've got here the registered lease section. So we can see that the lease was registered on the 1st of January 2001, 99 years, and it's got 77 years remaining. So that's less than that 80 threshold. So there may be a deal to be done for this property. It's also listed with purple bricks, which is also great because you may be able to speak directly to the property owner rather than through an agent. So go out, go and create your lead generator. Be careful about which criteria that you use. Start getting leads coming through, and if you get too many, then do go and refine it and tweak it until you get enough leads to suit your criteria. And do remember also that on the Property Filter website, we have got the success base. So there are loads of more tutorial videos. You can schedule orientation or success calls. And if you do want some one-to-one tailored support, you can also get in touch with one of our Property Filter accredited coaches. But other than that, good luck with your deal sourcing, and good luck with finding your next property deal.